Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Welcome back to our favorite boat-based game.
Yeah.
A new recipe.
Move over, Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Scout ship to.
Move over,
So
Sea of
Black Flag has
Thieves.
this exact same system in it.
Move over, Sea of Thieves.
What were we doing? Progress.
Yes, we
Right.
were making progress.
Oh, that's right. Look at all these. It's just bean people. I don't know.
NPCs in NPC storage.
Yeah. That's
For
what I'm
later.
looking for.
This is what it looks like before they get loaded into their intended zones.
I said bean people. I kind of meant potato people.
Bean potatoes.
I said bean people because playing some Final Fantasy 14, they have a collab with Fall Guys,
Oh no.
which is a game that I pretty much universally call the funny bean game rather than Fall Guys. Hey, sell me some things.
All right, here you go. Here's stuff you already have.
It's Rarity 2 stuff.
Oh, that one was on sale.
Yeah, cute shoes. 35.
You already have 3 of them, so it doesn't even matter. Even if you needed them all to have those boots, you could already.
Yeah, 14 has a crossover with Fall Guys where you do Fall Guys-esque Fall Guys stuff.
That's kind of neat.
It is. It took a lot of getting used to because 14's an MMO,
Yeah.
so it's concerned with like snapshotting for where things are, where you are when things go off,
Sure.
and like if a pendulum is moving, where the pendulum is less important than where the pendulum's hurt box is.
Yes.
So it just took me a while to get used to like
accept that we all
adapting to
grow
that.
old. I can no longer perform the physical labor that allowed me to benefit society. I no longer deserve to live here. I must find a place far from others. There, I will await a quiet death.
This isn't someone accepting that
logical.
they'll grow old. This is him refusing to grow old.
If this spreads, we'll have no more old people at all.
Oh no, the old is spreading.
No, the anti-old. That makes it scarier.
Well, they're
Consume
anti-old.
precious resources and grant no tangible benefit to society. That's why I say we should throw them all back outside. It's only right.
I threw away my friend's entire pet beetle collection. They have been purged. This is all for the new order.
But I want to keep my rhinostagros.
So it's pretty fucked. Things are pretty fucked.
Things are pretty great over here in Boring Town.
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on to romantic fantasies about Prince Percival. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social status, and live a life free of pointless desire and pride. Form, beauty, appearance, all are superfluous. Reason dictates that I seek a biological partner, who lets me live my life with greater efficiency.
While what she's saying isn't technically wrong, it really creeps me out.
Technically correct.
In this case, the worst kind of correct. Truly, Hermes would be having a conniption fit. Tavern.
Even the capital is silent as
Taverns
death.
are there.
The Nominat's power did all of this. A god among gods.
Fountains are purely decorative and serve no purpose to the collective good of mankind. They must be purged.
Not just the fountains. The streets and houses are filled with unnecessary extravagances. Comfort is another word for vanity. It is a lie that breeds only envy and war. All vanity must be purged.
Yes, we cannot let ourselves be ruled by desire. We must control ourselves and lead lives of purity.
If they keep abandoning desire after desire, eventually they'll abandon even their desire to live.
I knew it. I said all along that taverns are dens of evil. Now there is no one left who desires that demon drink. It clouds man's judgment and causes good people to fall into corruption and sin. It should never have existed. Taverns shall now only live on in history books.
I've always opposed the sale of nectar and intoxicating drinks. From now on, those places once known as taverns should be used to distribute food equally to all.
Flavor is irrelevant. It is enough for food to fill the stomach and contain the nutrients
I must
necessary
need my
for
nutrition
survival.
paste.
Food is not something that
Oh.
should be enjoyed.
But
Satisfactory. Adequate? Adequate.
Person is named Reactionary Youth while being a zombie is amusing.
It's great.
This way. Well, what am I gonna do? Now pick up the nickels?
Littering is bad. Might as well, clean up the streets.
isn't there anyone here who still has free thought?
My thoughts
I
now
hope so.
cost one
there
nickel.
has to be. Mommy!
That was a child.
Mommy! I'm scared! Mommy!
Don't show any feelings, dear. If they spot you, they'll...
Prince Percival! Tabitha!
You're still you!
Oh, let's have a fight with this
a minion of prophecy.
with this minion.
They're molecules.
With lots of health. Well, another mechanic that I don't think I talked about in Arise, which is amazing, is that if you combo on an enemy hard enough, eventually you'll just trigger the opportunity to auto kill them. So it's just like style on these trash mobs
I did good, didn't
to
I?
like increase the speed of battle, and it's great.
Tabitha, your mind's still your own?
Yes, somehow. But Prince Percival and that girl...
Looks like those Malachim took them away somewhere.
The prince was trying to help us get away. He said that the Abbey was gathering those who still had control of their own will at the villa.
We need to go after the prince and see just what's going on at the villa.
Time to
We don't know
return
what
to the
sort
villa
of
finally.
defenses they have at the front gate. Let's sneak in through the back.
Good plan. Back into the catacombs, then.
You got it.
The best part is when you trigger one of those auto kills, it also triggers your like counter attack for some reason, which lets you just immediately warp to the next enemy and continue wailing on them.
Oh, nice.
It's actually really cool to just like do a combo, trigger the kill strike, which resets your like combo. Not the combo amount, well, it might because you're changing targets, but it lets you do your full auto attack string again and then start comboing.
Yeah.
And then if you just do it right, you just hit each enemy one by one, and it's really fun. I actually really like the combat. I actually
So
just...
those weren't demons. They were Malachim.
Yes. They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will. Enominat isn't whole, and his suppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malachim to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him.
Process? Be it a prince or a little girl.
Processing. Oh, well.
I wonder if Tabitha's alright.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average soldier.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds her,
She'd stand out even more with us. She ran an entire shadow network. Finding a place to hide will be child's play for her.
Maybe she was just pretending to be an old woman.
Huh? But I really loved Tabitha's cooking.
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows since before we were born. If she heard you were worried, she'd laugh and say you're wasting your time.
Then we should be on our way to the villa.
I was gonna say, the other day I just got a second set of arts to map. And it's like, oh, now I can really start comboing. Like, just the ability to, because you start the game with 3 grounded arts and 3 aerial arts. And it really didn't feel like enough. But then after that you get the ability to hold the art button to do the art that costs HP. And then that felt a little bit better. And now I've got the ability to hold left trigger and do an art button. So 12 total arts. And then those can all still,
Yeah,
if you
there's
hold the button.
variants.
Yeah. You can just bind 6 more arts. So now it feels like I have a proper amount of arts for the situation. Because really, you're not spending that much time in the air. So it really only feels like 3 arts most of the time.
Said to villa side,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought that meant go to the villa. But yeah, I just didn't comprehend that Loggar's villa was the other exit.
Ah.
So I went backwards a little bit. I'll throw save.
Oh, skateboard. Making its skateboard noises.
Yeah, I can't imagine can be more to this area, really.
Well, are there any doors we weren't allowed through before?
No.
Then it's probably just over to the
Yeah, it's probably just over to the workshop or worship hall, but I mean, might as well check these again.
Oh, for sure. Gotta pick up those nickels.
I don't know if there's
I like how that
stuff
chest has still not regenerated.
It is strange.
Because obviously some of them do.
Yeah.
So, what's up with that? Oh, is that an herb right behind you? Or
I'll go check.
yeah, that back corner. Aha!
The herb regrew.
Just wait. 12 in-game hours.
Slash.
Wait, real-time hours. Those ones.
3 real-world months.
Ah, don't worry about that. Sure. Yep. Silver chests. Worth opening.
Void ring, aka the rarity 2 ring.
I mean,
Eh,
what about that? Yeah, what
What?
about that last one?
maybe that herb spawned again. It didn't.
What about that door? Have we gone through it?
Yeah, that door just leads to the first.
Oh,
again.
it just okay, but the thing cuts off. The mini-map only shows half of it.
Yeah, I don't really know why, but it is what it is, I suppose.
Did we ever go through that door?
I think we didn't personally go through that door. I think a cutscene
right?
through that door.
Yeah, we cut. Oh, you missed the soul.
Oh, I did.
There's a nickel. And
6 tails coins.
Anything else? Nothing? All right. Oh, okay, there's that nickel.
Because we fought enemy here, fought Eleanor here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we cutscene through this door instead of having to walk through it with our feet.
Which means we didn't get all of this dungeon. We can just shove a dungeon right in here. Oh. Yeah. Wow, we are almost capped out on tempering powder, huh? Wait, we have been here.
Yeah. Just remember, I didn't remember this escape sequence, I guess.
Save me! Mommy!
My mind is...
A channeling circle!
He's eating their will directly!
With an entrance like this, it's almost like...
Like we're a bunch of heroes.
Hey, no fair! You were supposed to say, like what?
You won't get away! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carving the flesh! Hey! All together!
Oh, right, that's another thing. New mini game unlocked recently in Arise. Fishing.
Active fishing or just like...
Oh, very active. It's the most in-depth fishing minigame I've played in a while.
Excellent.
Prince Percival, are you alright?
Yes, thank you. Well, I know I can still feel scared out of my wits at least.
It's all right now. We'll help you find your mommy, and then...
Mommy was executed. They killed her because she stole food to give to me. But that's okay. They had to. Mommy was acting against reason.
So this is the true face
You know,
of
I'm
their
beginning to
suppression.
feel that
Yes, this is the
in this
ideal
Tales
world
game,
sought by Shepherd
the church is
Artorias.
evil.
As long
What?
as malevolence gave rise to demons,
No.
this was the only way.
They want to
That's why the
purge the
kingdom of
world of
Midgard
demons
sent its
and
plan.
make sure that everybody lives reasonably. Come on.
Yeah, but what about when they executed that girl's mother for stealing bread?
Well, it was against the law. Therefore death. Them's the laws.
A world without sadness. but
See? A
also
world without
joy.
sadness. I'm just going to talk over the rest of that
Without
statement.
hate, but also without love.
You suppose the whole world's like this now?
No. Even this close to the Empyrean's throne, some here have held on to their free will. Still, we don't have much time.
Right. I can feel Inominat's domain spreading even now. It's incomplete, but it's quickly growing stronger.
Even we might be suppressed if this keeps up, and then it'll be reason o'clock all day long.
Prince, Griffin is doing well.
Good. That's good. happy. Truly. Until now, I thought I was just a tool to serve my country. But when my feelings were being torn from me, I felt myself want something. No, I thought, I don't want this. I don't want to lose who I am. I understand the true horror of this ideal world now. I know it's selfish to put this burden on you, but I beg you, stop all this. Stop Shepherd Artorias.
Do the thing you were going to do.
You
Yes,
said
but
something to
now
me once.
revenge can be
A
for
bird
other
that
people.
cannot fly
Again.
is no bird at all. And now I say this to you. People stripped of their feelings can never truly be alive.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
We're going to defeat Artorias. We're going to make this world one where we can be ourselves. We're doing it for us, not for you.
You've changed, haven't you?
You really have.
Changed, but my
Used to
goal
be a
remains the
sword
same.
Wielded by your own hatred. But now, you're in control. You're the one
He's
who
guided by
swings the
justice.
blade.
Even if I still don't know when to sheath it.
Don't worry. When danger comes, I'll be there to protect you.
My, I'm jealous. It must be nice to have a reliable young man like that by your side.
It certainly is. Our fee's a gallant soul.
Eisen, about Captain Eyfried.
I dealt with him. But the Abbey, they stomped all over Eyfried's pride to achieve this suppression of theirs. With these hands, I will destroy them.
See, I told you it was a good idea.
I was just thinking.
Then I'm going to be selfish too.
What kind of experience do you think other people had with this game?
A normal one.
I will offer a humble prayer that you
I hope this isn't distracting your investment in the story.
Oh no, I'm
enhancing probably.
I see this and went, oh, this is because of my decisions. I'm here
Wake
for
up the
it.
four Empyreans and taking Nominat's domain away from him.
I like to think
said the
that
ceremony wouldn't be complete until the
Rokuro,
Scarlet Night.
he just has
Will
the
they
training
complete
weights
the
on.
ceremony first,
Oh yeah, that's the
or
suit.
will we
Yeah.
awaken the Empyreans?
No, not the suit.
Oh.
the earmuffs and the eye patch.
Oh, because he can't see or
he's
hear
fighting
anything.
blind and deaf.
Suppress the suppression.
So when he needs to, he could take off the training rights and just
Got it.
go crazy.
and fire his eye lasers and ear lasers.
Yeah, which one's Helives? Is that? Yeah, it's cold. It's cold zone.
Cold zone.
I wonder if we can go back here yet.
It looks active now.
It's hard to say without looking at the previous zone.
It's not grayed out.
That is true. You know what? Let's try it. Well, the story has said no. The story has said that I must go on a predetermined route for now.
Oh, you know what? That's another thing.
Eleanor, did the Exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The exorcist I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the Exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
I mean, we know some of them are
That's
just
what I wanted to believe.
zonked out on tramadol or whatever.
Nominat's suppression is also affecting the exorcists.
You mean Inominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
Seriously?
Quite. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
Even when not yet fully awakened, Inominat can extend his reach to the entire world.
The other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen. Or perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malachim?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong. This world of theirs is without any joy. I just want to do everything I can to stop them. This is what I want, with my own free will, and I
know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined. And to be brave.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Magilu.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
You want me to pay you?
Hey, good advice isn't free. What do I look like, a sidewalk psychiatrist? I'm a witch.
She always has to be so difficult.
Anyway, before we were so predictably interrupted, I was about to say another thing. Is this thing that you're doing right here?
Yeah.
Just they were like, no, you don't need a consumable to fast travel in Arise. You just do it.
Oh, good. Because it's like a late game unlockable to not have to do.
Yeah, in Arise it's just from the start. Like,
good.
Maybe Arise hasn't really kicked off yet, but I'm enjoying the story of this more. But just about everything else in Arise is better.
I mean, that is the thing with this game. I've been an advocate of this game for a while, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
Been like Berseria, good.
Yeah.
But it is hampered by some of the system changes they made with Zisteria.
Yeah, they've refined them.
Yeah,
for sure. Not to say that this is bad by any stretch, but yeah,
no,
they've improved
just,
it.
Like I said, hampered.
Yeah. Like, the skateboard's cool. All you have in Arise is a run button, which is barely faster. But then again, being able to fast travel to nearly any zone, I guess, sort of reduces the need for that.
At the end of the day, even with the fast travel bottles, I can only go to towns. Be nice if I could go to arbitrary locations.
Yeah. Arise will just be like, yep, here's a new fast travel point. Whenever it's usually like near a camp. There is one thing I don't there is one thing I don't like about Arise though, and it's their cure points.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Yeah, I don't like arbitrarily limiting the amount of healing you can do.
What like resets the amount of heal points you have?
Resting or using what would traditionally be the MP restoring gels.
Okay.
But so I guess there's no MP either anymore. It's just they just made
I mean, there effectively isn't in this game either.
Yeah, I noticed you haven't really had to deal with that.
Well, because it's all just soul gauge.
Right.
Battle.
And they kept the soul gauge.
Yeah.
But instead of it being a thing that varies, oh hey. Instead of being a thing that varies across the course of a fight, it's just something that gradually gets longer. So there's that.
We're in fact allowed back in here.
Is there a point to it? Is the question.
Well,
yes, there will be a super
point
boss.
Is.
Yeah.
It's not even super boss. It's not
just
the point.
Just a zone that we can go to?
The point is, where's my skateboard?
Oh yeah, we need the skateboard. Well,
you know what I've just remembered? We got chased out of... Remember last session we were over in the far right?
Yeah.
And we were running from Illuminat?
Yeah.
And we got on the boat?
Yeah.
We got on that boat before we could explore that entire zone. So we need to go back there.
There's that, and also I noticed a side quest is available.
Oh yeah. Where's that? Oh my god, we can go back?
We can go back to Haria.
We're totally going back to the southern island.
Oh, of course. We got to do all the side quests we can.
Yeah.